Have you ever wondered how to manage your emotions in the face of adversity? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers a compelling answer. Hailing from the vibrant city-states of ancient Greece, Stoicism provides a practical guide to peace of mind and fulfillment. It may seem like a dusty relic of the past, but its teachings are as relevant today as when they were first penned by the likes of Epictetus and Seneca over 2,000 years ago. At the heart of Stoicism lies the art of emotion management. It's not about suppressing feelings, but understanding them, and responding in a rational, constructive manner. Whether you're dealing with stress, anger, or sadness, Stoicism offers a roadmap to tranquility. It helps us navigate through life's turbulent waters with grace and resilience, turning adversity into a catalyst for growth. So, how does Stoicism enable this emotional alchemy? Let's dive into the key principles of Stoicism that can help us manage emotions effectively. The first principle of Stoicism is to recognize what is within your control. This is a fundamental concept that can significantly impact our emotional well-being. You see, we often expend energy and stress over things that, in reality, are outside our control, like the actions of others or unforeseen circumstances. But what if we shift that focus inward to what we truly command, our thoughts, attitudes, and actions? Let's consider a common scenario. You're stuck in traffic, late for an important meeting. You can't control the traffic, that's a given. But how you respond to the situation, your thoughts and emotions, these are under your control. You can choose to stew in frustration, or you can take a deep breath, accept the situation, and use the time to mentally prepare for your meeting. By acknowledging what we can control and focusing on these aspects, we empower ourselves to respond more effectively to adversity. The next two Stoic principles are practicing negative visualization and differentiating between what is and isn't within your control. Let's start with the concept of negative visualization. It might sound a bit gloomy, but it's a powerful tool for building resilience. Negative visualization involves imagining worst-case scenarios. It's not about dwelling on the negative, but rather preparing ourselves for potential setbacks. Picture yourself facing a challenging situation. How would you cope? What would you do to overcome it? By mentally rehearsing these scenarios, we're better equipped to handle adversity when it comes our way. It's like doing a fire drill. You hope you'll never need it, but if the time comes, you'll be glad you practiced. Now, on to differentiation. In life, some things are within our control, and some are not. It's crucial to know the difference. For instance, we can't control the weather, the traffic, or what other people think of us. Trying to control these things can lead to frustration and unnecessary emotional distress. But what we can control are our own thoughts, attitudes, and actions. If it's raining, we can't stop the rain, but we can choose to carry an umbrella. If we're stuck in traffic, we can't clear the road, but we can choose to remain calm and patient. If someone disapproves of us, we can't change their opinion, but we can choose not to let it affect our self-esteem. Both negative visualization and differentiation are about preparation and acceptance. They encourage us to accept the uncontrollable aspects of life and to focus on the areas where we can make a difference. They remind us that we have the power to shape our own perspective and response to life's challenges. These principles help us prepare for adversity and reduce unnecessary emotional distress. They teach us that by changing our thoughts, we can change our emotions and reactions. We can't always control what happens to us, but we can always control how we respond. So the next time you're faced with a difficult situation, remember, visualize, differentiate, and then respond with resilience and equanimity. The final Stoic principles involve self-reflection, acceptance, and the cultivation of virtues. Exploring the labyrinth of our minds, Stoicism encourages introspection and self-awareness. It's like holding up a mirror to our thoughts, beliefs, and reactions. This intimate journey of self-discovery illuminates the pathways of our emotional responses. It's not about criticizing ourselves, but about understanding. With this understanding, we can identify irrational or unhelpful patterns of thinking and work towards changing them, like a gardener pruning away the unproductive branches to allow the tree to flourish. Now let's talk about acceptance and detachment. Imagine standing on the shore, watching the waves crash against the rocks. We cannot control the waves, just as we cannot control external events, but we can accept their presence, their force, their ebb and flow. Stoicism teaches us to do just that. Accept the things we cannot change and detach ourselves from the outcomes beyond our control. It's like releasing a clenched fist, letting go of attachments and expectations. This shift in mindset can help reduce emotional turmoil and guide us towards inner peace. Lastly, let's delve into the cultivation of virtues. Stoicism emphasizes the growth of qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Picture them as four pillars supporting a temple, the temple being our character. Wisdom guides us to make rational decisions. Courage empowers us to face adversity. Justice reminds us to treat others fairly. And temperance teaches us self-restraint and moderation. By striving to live in accordance with these virtues, we can respond to life's challenges in a calm and measured manner. Remember, Stoicism doesn't ask us to suppress or deny our emotions. It's about acknowledging them, understanding them, and then responding to them in a rational and constructive way. It's like learning to sail in stormy seas. The waves may be high and the winds fierce, but with understanding, acceptance, and virtue, we can navigate through. Through these principles, Stoicism teaches us to respond to emotions in a rational and constructive way. So, how can Stoicism benefit you in managing your emotions? Well, let's recap. Stoicism allows you to focus on what's in your control, your thoughts, attitudes, and actions, rather than fretting about the uncontrollable. It equips you with the tools to visualize negative scenarios, building resilience and preparing you for adversity. By differentiating between the controllable and uncontrollable, you're able to reduce emotional distress. Through self-reflection and self-awareness, Stoicism encourages you to scrutinize your own thoughts and responses, uncovering any irrational patterns and working on changing them. It promotes acceptance and detachment, letting you find peace by relinquishing worries about external outcomes. Remember, Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions, but about responding to them in a rational, constructive way. It's about cultivating virtues, living in accordance with reason, and making calm, measured decisions. With consistent practice and self-reflection, Stoicism can help you maintain inner peace in the face of adversity. If you enjoyed this video and would like more insights into psychology and our daily lives, please like and subscribe.